He called me early. He's like, yo, when you sparring, I'm gonna come to the gym. I'm like, I'm gonna spar at 4 o'clock. I really didn't think he was gonna pull up, but he pulled up. It means everything, his advice and listening to him in the ring. He calling out little shit. I'm trying to make sure I do what he say. So a hell of a blessing to have Bud, Floyd, all these guys backing me, and I appreciate them. I'm just trying to keep pushing and keep getting better and better.
You can master it.
Correct.
But you got to make sure you got the right pieces to the puzzle.
You got the right pieces to the puzzle.
What I say every day is crazy that a person without nothing can always tell you how to get something. You know, just like I said, yo, a virgin can tell you how to have, it's always somebody that's not in a certain place that can give you advice on how to get there. And I disagree with those, like I said, those are liabilities. What we just talked about a little while ago. A guy, it's like somebody telling Alex how to hit a baseball, but they never played baseball, been on a baseball.
Floyd Mayweather has recently offered intriguing behind-the-scenes insight into Shakur Stevenson's training, details that have once again stirred conversation among boxing fans.
But don't even stand right. Don't know nothing about boxing. So that's even like the commentators that watch our sports tell you how to tackle, how to catch footballs. And if you correct them and tell them, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about. They get upset. And that's when you hear so many, you hear so many bad stories because people always want you to tell them what they want to hear. They don't want the truth. And
sources from inside the camp say Mayweather Jr. dropped in to work with Stevenson, sharing technical wisdom that helped sharpen Shakur's punch selection, accuracy, and overall timing ahead of the Teofimo Lopez bout. Stevenson has opened
punches. Your stance must be right as far as your pivot. Start off with your pivot, get on your pivot, and it's light. The jab goes like this. This is exactly how the jab go. Jab. This is called a 1-2. Boom, boom. You bring the hook with it. You can go to the body. Jab. Just double jab. Triple jab. Short hook. Wide hook. Short hook. Wide hook, you go to the body, slide over here, slide over here, you drop on the shots like this, you go here, 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 back with the jab,
Donnie said that sparring days are the highlight of his camp, calling them the sessions he looks forward to most. Outside of sparring, his preparation places strong focus on footwork sequences, defensive reactions, and precise distance control. Much of his work is centered on refining timing and command rather than hunting knockouts. For Shakur,
an extra hour, anything was gonna make a difference because of the fact that I've been doing it all week. The 6 in the morning, the day before, I've been going super hard for the weight. I'm a real fighter at the end of the day, so I wasn't trying to make a stand for a fighter. I was just...
He got picked on the world team. Every 2.5 years, he's gained weight. He moved up in weight. So, like, the weight gain and him going now is part of his natural growth process been going on. And so, I think he's more adjusted and he feels much more comfortable.
The mission of this camp is straightforward. Remove unpredictability and force opponents to fight at his rhythm and within his structure.
I'm looking. $100 nightmares, successes in my arm reach. I can see it right there. I just gotta grab it. The beats gotta have the earth.
As dream chasers.
Several insiders have also noted that Stevenson has been working closely with Bud Crawford while preparing for Lopez. fully taking in every adjustment and lesson. At the same time,
Bud Crawford, definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ. I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. That's how I feel about myself.
You seen me around a lot. Don't act like you ain't seen me around. Them days. He said that.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
Straight, boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the motherfucker trying to run out. When the motherfucker trying to run, there you go.
even if I don't feel the same way that he feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If he's here, what do you think he can throw for hook? Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You got to always be a student. You got to always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
Hey, he's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody.
Stevenson is maintaining a strict nutrition plan as he moves up to 140 pounds, carefully adding mass while protecting the speed, conditioning, and sharpness required for the Teofimo fight. Teofimo Lopez's preparation, by contrast, is driven by intensity and momentum. His camps are known for explosive training sessions that mirror his in-ring identity: quick, powerful, and unpredictable. Lopez is approaching this fight with renewed confidence and a clear sense of
bringing in some good positive affirmation and thoughts. I try to do all this, as much as possible. I think it's also good for us, not just as fighters, but as human beings. It's good for us, It kind of let us be aware, of the actual things you could write down and actually create and manifest. I wrote down I was gonna be a world champion one day. Boom, did it. I wrote that I was gonna be one of the best fighters to live up this time, and boom, we're doing it.
What's it like hanging with this guy? He seems pretty awesome. It's incredible, man. He's definitely a special human being, and everything he does, in the boxing gym. He's a people's champion, he's constantly giving back to others. You see the human side of him.
purpose, seeing it as a defining moment in his career. He has spoken about feeling mentally focused, physically strong, and completely aligned with his preparation. Rather than feeling weighed down by expectations, Teofimo is embracing the spotlight, believing this is the type of stage he was built to thrive on. His mindset reflects growth, hunger, and resilience shaped by both setbacks and success. Lopez views this matchup not as pressure, but as a chance to showcase his complete skill set, speed, power, ring IQ, and competitive edge, while reminding everyone why he remains one of the most dangerous and naturally gifted fighters in the sport. Do you believe Shakur's precision and movement will frustrate Teofimo and lead to his statement victory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.